Welcome to the premiere edition of the Lebanon-REDI Report right here on Fidelity Local 6. Lebanon Regional Economic Development Incorporated, or Lebanon-REDI, is a public-private partnership that is a lead partner in the economic development process for Lebanon and Laclede County, Missouri. With this new television format, we hope to introduce you to many of the great activities and initiatives ongoing in our community and county, focusing on the people, places, and things that make us a wonderful place to live and work. On this premiere episode, we have a holiday greeting from Lebanon Mayor Jared Carr. We will hear updates on the Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce from its Executive Director, Darrell Pollock. We'll learn about the Local Makes Sense Shop at Home initiative. We'll get an update on jobs available right now at two of our top industries. We will see a performance by local music sensations known as Dawson Hollow from their recent music video, Lonesome Wolf, that was partially filmed in one of Lebanon's historic downtown venues, the Allen Building. And we're going to kick things off with thoughts from the recent Coffee with Council event, where citizens had a chance to visit with members of the Lebanon City Council to express their thoughts and concerns. Let's hear more about it right now.
We said we would do a coffee with council to stay closer with the citizens if they had any personal questions. So this is our third one we've had in the last 18 months. We've opened it up so they can come in and sit down and really ask their questions they may not be able to in public, or they have some issues with and need a little more depth. And so it's been fairly good. We get to point out some of the things that Lebanon's working on, as well as answer their questions like we did today. Meeting, I felt that. This is our third one in the last 18 months. I've met new people, new concerns, got a different perspective, and that's what we want. You know, we want to communicate with our citizens and understand what they're going through or their concerns, and then react to them in a positive way. The city Facebook page. It's on all the councilmen's, I believe, Facebook page, certainly mine. The newspaper promotes it, the radio station promotes it, and of course they can go on the city website anytime and it's on there. We probably will not have another one of these, well, I know we won't until after the first of the year, probably in February.
A resident of Lebanon, Missouri. We've been back now about 5 years, and we were just enjoying getting reacquainted with the community, having a great time here. And appreciated, Brian, you and the others around our roundtable this morning. I found out about it actually looking on the calendar, and I saw that it was scheduled, and so I thought, well, hey, I'm going to slip up here. And in addition to a cup of coffee and a cookie, I was able to visit with some of the council members and yourself, and be able just to understand and just had some questions about what was going on in Lebanon, and had an opportunity to be able to just sit down and visit with you guys about what's going on now, what you guys are thinking about doing in the future in our city, and just being able to address just some questions that I had about different aspects of what was going on, about, you know, perhaps what might be coming into town, what opportunities there are for businesses, what the roads. We discussed some things, so it's been a good meeting. I appreciate your time. I think it's just a great time just to sit down and visit. It's so much more informal than a council, what I would say a council meeting would be. It's, you know, less intimidating. You sit down and put your elbows on the table with your councilman, with the mayor, the new mayor, and just sit down and visit with them, you know, one-on-one. And it was a pleasure. It was a good time, good experience.
Hi, this is Mayor Jared Carr from City of Lebanon, wishing you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
So I'd like to visit about our Lebanon Area Chamber of Commerce membership. You probably have heard of the Chamber of Commerce. Maybe a lot of you may not know exactly what the Chamber does, but we are blessed to have a thriving Chamber of Commerce in our community. We're basically kind of like the front door to any community. A lot of people will reach out asking for visitor location packets, or they are maybe looking to move to relocation packets as well. They're always inquiring about, what kind of school districts we have, what kind of real estate we have available, what kind of jobs are available as well in the area. People want as much information as they can gather over making a decision to move across the country. We've had folks from Wisconsin all the way to Oklahoma, back to Illinois, to Kansas, Iowa, Arkansas, have made a contact with us and say, we'd like to have more information about the Lebanon community. We visited there, and we love the community, and we want more information about how we can relocate there and what kind of things are the expense and all those things that for utility rates and all that. So one of the things we do is we do that. We do a lot of referral as well. People in the community are looking, maybe, I don't know who to find for roofing. They maybe not know how to find this business or this service, and we do a lot of business referral. And of course, one of the first things we do is we share with them members that are part of our Chamber of Commerce that have partnered with us, and we share with them first. And we do other things as well. We have a website that we actually have got analytics on. It's over 30,000 hits and views per year, and so it's a very busy website, a lot of traffic. And their chamber has invested in a software program that actually tracks the amount of times that there's hits and clicks through on each one of our members. So we actually provide those numbers to our members at renewal time each year. Like one of the ones that stuck out this year in October as we started our new chamber year was Chin's Chinese here in Lebanon. As a member, we've been able to refer to them through our website. No work, 24 hours, 7 days a week. How many times someone has people have accessed them and clicked through that, and it was over 1,600 hits and clicks through for Chins. Now we have some that are a little more than that. We have some quite a few less than that, but on average, on the low end is probably 50 to 60 hits and clicks through for some of our members, and some of it depends on what kind of business or that you represent. But it's a big benefit to be in the chamber. We can show you how come people are we don't know why they're looking. They're just trying to make information, and so they'll go through the chamber. And a lot of people still think that it's very important to go through the chamber to find out if they're a part of the Chamber of Commerce, then they must be a very legitimate business. And so there is that factor as well. Our chamber membership has grown over the last 5 years. We have grown from about the 270 range to this last year. We just ended the year with 426 members. And, it's a lot of reasons why it's done that, but our community continues to grow, and we're just actually blessed to be a great community, a great Chamber of Commerce that is engaged with that and continue to promote our businesses. One of the things and one of the ways that we've done new this year is, as we add value to those that are members of our chamber, is we've had a new program called Chamber Talk Radio program, and through KGL Radio here locally. Every Thursday, we meet for a half hour on the radio live, and we get an opportunity to invite guests on our radio program, and they come in and get to share what's going on in their business or their organization. And so we have organization businesses. We have individual members that are part of the makeup of our Chamber of Commerce as well. And they all get a chance to come and say maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes even about what's going on in their world and what kind of things that we've ranged everywhere from what's going on with the city to what's happening in new tax regulations that are going forward. I mean, everything from A to Z. And so it's a really neat program. We've been glad to do that and offer that. through our Chamber of Commerce, and our members get an opportunity to get up and share what's going on with their business. So it's another win-win for our community and our chamber members. Basically, they're encouraging people to do business where they live at, and there's a lot of good reasons why you would want to do that. One of the big reasons that I think we see is that it helps with employment in our area. If you create a demand and businesses are here, you've created a vibrant business base, and as people that live in the area shop there, then you continue to grow that business and allow them to hire employees, and it creates economic activity for our area. One of the other side benefits of that is that as you shop there, there's a sales tax that's collected off of each purchase. Now you can say, now, we're fighting a battle where online purchasing is being taken place, and I don't think anyone is saying that we're not expecting anyone to do purchasing online or even in other communities. But what we are asking is that you think about where you make your purchases at, the benefit of doing business where you live, and not only retail, but all types of things, services, where you have the plumber come in from, where you get electricians come in, where you buy, all kinds of things, where you buy your feed for your animals. So all those things carry a sales tax base that come with it, and that sales tax takes care of necessary governmental items such as paving your road, fire and public safety, police service, sheriff, government services. So all those things that we kind of take for granted, those are all funded off a sales tax. So as sales tax lowers, so do the revenue streams that come in for these needed government services. And on top of that is the economic impact that we have by taking and doing business. So Local Makes Sense is a committee that is we're always looking for people to be a part of that, and those that believe in where you live at and want to see it prosper and grow to the community that we all want to see, and that its economic impact is growing, and our investments are growing here as well. Because we live here, we are tied to our community. If you own a home here, I don't know too many people that would say, I'm going to buy a house and I want it to be worth less 5 years from now than when I bought it. So, as we're growing our community, so do our investments. Sure. Local Makes Sense Committee meets the second Monday of each month from 1 o'clock till 2 o'clock, or sometimes a little later. But we usually meet at 1 o'clock, second Monday of each month. If you have some interest in maybe you have some great ideas. We don't have the market cornered on the ideas. We always encourage people to come in and be a part and help us make our community the best it can be. You can reach out to the Chamber of Commerce right here at our offices at 417-588-3256, or you can get a hold of us by email. That's chamber@Lebanon, Missouri. All those two words are spelled out, Lebanon, Missouri, all the way. chamber@LebanonMissouri.com. Sure. This is I think it's our 7th year to do our $1,000 cash giveaway, and it's through Local Makes Sense and the Chamber of Commerce. It's a very simple thing. Your purchases from now, November 1st, everything backdated to November 1st of 2017 through the end of the contest, which is December the 15th is the last day and we take the grand prize drawings that day. Any receipts or of any kind, they can be reproduce receipts or whichever way. We don't need the actual receipt, but we are collecting those. You can enter in for a chance to win one of 2 $250 grand prizes, and then the other $500 is given away in increments of $50 and $100 over 3 drawing weeks that begin on December 3rd, December the 8th, and no, I'm sorry, December 1st, December 8th, and December the 15th. And so you want to get your receipts in boxes that are located around our community. They're at Page Printing Office. They're at Lowe's Home Improvement Store. First State Community Bank has one at the main office and at the Walmart bank. And so there's also one at Elm Street Eatery and the Lebanon Daily Record, as well as the Chamber of Commerce office. We have one inside, and we have a big receptacle outside. So if it's after hours, drop those outside in that big receptacle, and we collect those. And each week we'll collect all the receipts in and empty all the boxes. And those receipts that are not selected for the first week will continue to build and get chances in the remaining 2 weeks. So save your receipts, spend local is what we're saying. You can buy your presents here, you can pay for services, you can go to the dentist, you can do all those things. Are all about doing business where you live at and help our economy and not an economy in someplace in, Utica, New York. So, I love New York, but I really don't mind the fact that our sales tax is staying local.
Absolutely.
Makes sense. Lebanon is proud of over 100 years of tradition, blending new and established businesses in our growing and vibrant community. Local makes sense because you support our youth, fire protection, public safety, health, and other services which make our community great. Local makes sense because you support our growing job market, factories, agriculture, retail, and tourism. Live here, play here, work here, stay here. Lebanon, Laclede County, Missouri, where local makes sense.
stars howling at the moon. The song has wings of sad sincerity. He's singing out an old familiar tune. He bears his heart and soul so heavily. Am I the only one that feels alone? I try to patch my heart upon my sleeve. Loneliness just seeps inside my bones. Shirt cannot support the weight you see. Lonely, lonely, everybody that I meet is lonely. Feeding the beast, own it, you don't have to let the demons haunt you. Lonely, lonely, everybody that I meet is lonely, especially me. Own it, we don't have to let those demons haunt us. The wilderness is all I've ever known. Searching for a place to rest my head. Am I the only one without a home? I'm finding it within the